What's up, YouTube? Bubbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody had a wonderful Monday out there. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to go into something today. I'm not sitting here to debate PSA, SGC, what have you. I don't want to sound hypocritical because I have previously done a video that said, just stop, it's okay. So I want to make it clear right out of the gates. I don't want to be hypocritical here. I am comparing the 4 top major companies. I'm not saying which one is better. I am not saying that any company is creeping up onto PSA. But what I do want to talk about specifically would be BGS. And I have 2 questions. One, is BGS legitimate option anymore for grading sports cards? And I'm asking that in a sincere manner, not to diss the company or anything like that. It's a sincere question. But for 2, there was a post on Instagram, I believe it was, and there was this guy, and he's been going all over all of these Instagram posts talking about how comparing BGS to SGC 10s, SGC 10 to a BGS 9.5 isn't fair. You got to compare it to the top grade versus the top grade to show what. Let's be real, folks. Black labels are unicorns. Gold labels are unicorns. To compare that versus the other is just absolutely asinine. To take it a step further, BGS has one of the worst scales in the hobby, in my opinion. Today, they need to restructure their entire grading system. To have 2 pristines all along has been silly to me, but in my opinion, it should be the black label pristine, same as a gold label pristine SGC, and then the next pristine, the one with 3 10s and a 9.5, call it a gem mint. Change your scale around and then see where the company adjusts in the marketplace, because it's just out of whack. You know, people are confused as hell that the 9.5 is the gem mint, and then they'll argue, but who cares about what it says, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously Beckett did, because that's what they named the 9.5. That was their own fault. I also feel like being the only company with subgrades in sports cards outside of, you know, I believe HGA gives them, and, you know, there's a few other companies out there, but the top 4 grading companies, in my opinion, I don't want to piss in anybody's Wheaties and be like, well, what about this company? My top 4 grading companies, they're the only one that has subgrades. This can hurt you in a sense that now you, and believe me, this didn't used to be a thing, but now you have gem or true gem plus, true gem, fake gem, etc. That was a relatively new thing, where before it was, it's gem mint, you know, who cares? Nobody really cared that that there was a 9 subgrade or whatever. Now, I get it, you know, one card is conditionally better than the other based upon what the subgrades tell us, so I get that. But I think the subgrades are a thing of the past. They're not really telling you much of a story anyway, because, let's be real, you have that inner sleeve in there. Sometimes you look at it and the subgrade might be a 9 and you can't even tell what the hell it's a 9 for. So I think that the subgrades are kind of a thing in the past, but if you want a BGS slab, you don't get subgrades, then you're going to lose your ass even more. So let's take a look. I'm using the 2011 update Mike Trout. I'm going to go by date of sale, using the SGC sale because it had one sale here that I could find in a 10, 1250 on November 5th. So this is the date I'm going off of, November 5th at $1,250. You go over here to PSA on November 5th, and they were doing roughly $1,500. On the 6th, there was a couple sales here for just over $1,600. So, what is that, about $350 more, $250 to $350 more than the SGC. So, I'm not here to debate what PSA is versus SGC. I'm just sharing the numbers, so please keep that clear. So this is the PSA, there's the SGC. Let's go and look a bit further, because this is where shit gets interesting. Alright, here is a CSG 10. This was sold on October 15th, so a little bit further back than what we looked at on the SGC and PSA sales. October 15th, a CSG 10 did $1,268. If we go over here to BGS, why do I have two of those? Take that off. Go over here to the BGS. October 26th, October 28th here. You see 850, 900, 823, 960. Let me look at this one because I do want to be fair and have one that is at least a true gem. So this is a true gem on October 31st that did 960. And here is a CSG 10 that did 1268. So at this point, it looks like, and again, this is comparing one day to one day. I don't have anything further to compare on. I'm just going by what is showing, so I want to make that clear. But on this particular date, if you had the CSG, you could make roughly, $350 more, $300 more in a CSG than you could a true gem BGS. Contrary to popular belief, since people still feel the need that Beckett is selling more than SGC, here's November 5th. Let's go look at Mike Trout BGS slabs for that date. Here's November 4th at $795. Let's look at this one real quick. And it is a true gem at $795. Let's go to Terapeak real quick just to confirm while I am on here, because I want to make sure that that SGC sale is legit. Tops update, Mike Trout, SGC 10. Let's make sure it was paid for. This should help us out with that. Right here, November 5th, $1,250, $20 shipping. Let's go look at the CSG 10. Let's see if that one was paid for. Oh, that's too far back. Here we go. October 15th, $1,268, $5.60 shipping. And it also is showing in Terapeak. So we have confirmed sales here, confirmed payments according to Terapeak. Both showing that not only is SGC selling for more than Beckett, but CSG is also selling for more than Beckett. Beckett True Gems are sub $1,000, where all of the others are, in that $1,200 range. Technically, I mean, if you want to compare on this, I got to give CSG props. They actually outsold SGC here. I don't have anything to compare this on further than this November 5th. But if you wanted to compare October 15th to November 5th, now, obviously, things have been trickling down, so that could play a part of it. But, this Trout did very well on October 15th in a CSG slab. So, PSA currently, let's go look at what they're currently at. They're at 1614, so pretty decent still. You had an $1,800 sale, $1,525. They're bouncing around a bit. I would say still between that $1,500, $1,600 range. So it hasn't declined that much, which is pretty good to see that a card like this, highly transacted, stabilizing after taking a dip, a decrease that it has. To stabilize like that is good to see overall. So anyway, I just thought it would be interesting to share. This is a card that is highly transacted. Had a sale for all four of them that I could compare to. And the question really is Beckett in trouble? Are they in more trouble than we realize? I know they got some strong support. I know they do have, they've even lost a bit of the TCG market because CGC has taken a lot of that. Where it used to be Pokemon and stuff was Beckett and PSA. I think CGC has even overtaken that segment. So are they in trouble? How long will they survive? They don't really have a vintage market. The sports cards we've seen, they're not doing a lot of sports cards. TCG, they lost market share to CGC. So how long will Beckett survive? That's the main key of this video. Comment below, let me know. If you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.